What's going on, y'all? What's going on? About to send this link out. Then we're gonna go ahead and get started. I'll go ahead and get started. Test, test, test. Let me know how we sounded. Let me know how we sounded. What's going on, creative minds? I see you up in here. Are you taking the same trade on gold? Yeah, this one wasn't a signal. I did take this trade, but this week I had placed a sell in it, and I got into this. But we're gonna be looking for continued sells. If y'all was in the London session live yesterday, a lot of charts we talked about in the live yesterday went as projected. Let me turn this down because I feel like this music's loud. There we go. Make sure like the lives. You'll hop up in here, y'all, and subscribe if you're not subscribed already. Just dropped a new video for y'all yesterday. Make sure to check that out after the live. All playlists are up to date. So if y'all was in yesterday's London session live, we're about to break all this stuff down. And members, we see GJ is doing exactly what we was talking about also. We went for GJ buys yesterday. We hit TP1, barely missed TP2. We got wicked out. And then, like I was telling the members, I said the way it's looking, if we can't hold 194.50 as support, we're most likely going to come to retrace and fill that gap up. And that is what price is doing right now. So we are still bullish. Even though prices did a big retracement, we are still bullish. But we're going to let GJ do his thing right now. What's going on? Hold on. We got quiet. What's going on with this music? There we go. Right. And then yesterday was some NAS100 buys. The NAS1 as projected. GN waited till last night to do the move we was looking for. Very wicky. So we're going to be looking for buys on GN now, as long as we can maintain and hold 24.65 as support. I mean, that's what we was talking about all week. Price is now just doing the move. So we're going to see if we can break and hold 25.50 as support. That's what needs to happen for the uptrend to come into play and continue. As far as gold, we're going to be looking for sales. As long as we can maintain and hold 31.60 as resistance, we're going to look for sales. Right now, we're about to see if we can break back below and hold 31.44, 31.42 as resistance. If we can hold that as resistance, we can look for sales going down to 31.24. That's what we're looking at right now. And then as far as GU, we are kind of still in reversal territory. If price can hold 33.10 as support, we can look for buys. But it's kind of a similar situation we was in when it came to what was it, GB New Zealand. We're either going to be looking for price to do one or two things, right? Break above this level, hold that support. Whoops. Do it again. Either break this level, hold that support, or break below this level, hold that resistance. So as of right now, we're mainly going to be paying attention to gold sales, and then we're going to be paying attention to prices. We're going to look for GN buys. We're mainly going to be paying attention to gold right now because that's the only one that's like close to actual setup. Make sure you like the live if you haven't already. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't. We just hit 3,500 subscribers. Out to all y'all. If you guys got any questions, drop them in the chat. When we look at any charts, drop them in the chat. But you already know the drill. We're just chilling, patiently waiting right now. We got a new 5-minute about to pop up in a little bit. We do got a couple news events today, if I'm not mistaken. We're about to pull it up and check that out in a second. What's going on, Doug? I see you up in here. What's going on, Michael? I see you up in here. And again, this is why we want to follow the flow of price, because when you look at all these charts, again, hit that first link in the description on the free Telegram. Scroll up to the beginning of the week. Watch this Sunday chart analysis. analysis, even though it's Thursday, still watch the Sunday chart analysis. Because, like I always talk about, the Sunday chart analysis goes over not just what we see price doing Sunday night going into Monday, but it goes over what we see price doing. The majority of the charts are going exactly as projected, right? Again, this is why you want to go with the flow of price. It was an uptrend. Price started with gapping, breaking this resistance level, was struggling to break, and we see price has done nothing but fly all week, right? We look at gold. Remember, the past couple of weeks, we was talking about how we can see sells, but we needed to break and hold 32.26 as resistance. Once price broke that level, what do we see? Price drop, right? So now we see the lower low and the downtrend coming into play. I think it'll lag you a little bit. GJ did the same thing, right? Gapped, blew through this level. But again, what's the rules of the uptrend? We got to turn the resistance level into support, which is what we was looking for yesterday. Price failed to do so, and now it's filling that gap up. So again, as long as we can maintain the whole 93.45 as support, we are still technically bullish, but we do got some levels we need to break before the uptrend can continue. As far as today goes, we got a couple news events. We have 8:30 USD news, and we have 8:40 USD news. So make sure to keep those times in mind, y'all. But yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see how today plays out. We got a few minutes till the next 5 and 15 pops up. Those joining the stream, we have not entered this trade yet. That's just a trade idea. We have not entered this trade yet. That's just a trade idea. Make sure to hit that first link in the description. Join the free signal room, free Telegram. Y'all see on your screens how we did last month and last quarter. Go ahead and hit that first link and check it out for yourselves. If you guys got any questions, drop them in the chat. When looking at any charts, drop them in the chat. But we're just chilling, patiently waiting right now. We're just waiting for volume to pick up. Again, we do got some news later on today. So like always with the high impact news, if we don't see any action between like 4 a.m., 6 a.m., it's most likely going to be chilling or consolidating up until the news events pop off. New 5-minute about to pop up. All right, again, we're looking to see if we can hold this level. What's going on with my music? Hold on. There we go. Again, we're looking to see if price can hold as low as resistance. If we can hold 31.42 as resistance, we're going to be looking for sales going back down to 31.22. That's what we're looking at right now. You see GJ filled that gap. Let's see if it's going to push his way back up. Now, if it does break above a hold 193 or 194 as support, we can look for short-term buys going to 194.45. But the reason why I'm looking for my buy idea here is because we need to hold this low as support for us to even see the uptrend come back into play. Well, we're still in the uptrend, but I mean uptrend come back into play as far as pushing to the upside. But you just got a little bit of work to do. The NAS and GN are still just ranging in place. So, we're just going to pay attention to gold right here. Let's see if we can hold this level. All right, let's see if we can close and hold this. We got a couple minutes to the next 15 pops up. Those just joined the stream. We have not entered this trade yet. This is just a trade idea. Make sure to hit that first link in the description. Join the free Telegram, free Telegram. See on your screen how we did last month and last quarter. Matter of fact, let's go ahead and pull it up, y'all. We've been going absolutely crazy this year. We've only taken either one or two losses so far this month. 3-0 this week. We went 4-1 last week. Then we went 5-0 the week before that. And if you scroll to May 2nd, you'll see how he ended April. April, we went 16-1, giving us a 94% win rate, catching a total of 68,765 pips. You click the blue highlighter right here. It's going to take you to the beginning of the month. We do the recap of the day at the end of every day, the recap of the week at the end of every week, as well as the recap of the month at the end of every month. In every trade we take in the sitting room, we break down if not will enter during these London session live. So if you're not paying attention to the London session live or in the advanced play sitting room, so you get notified when we take these setups and updates when charts are going our way, you're missing out. Because again, if y'all just watched yesterday's live stream, majority of the charts was talking about when I was projected. So even though we didn't hit all the TPs on GJ, there was a GJ setup here you could have caught this goal set up here, as well as what was it? NAS100 in a small move as well. So the rest of you can hold this level right here. It looks like Juke is trying to break up as well. All right, we're gonna see if we can hold this here again. We do got a couple news events today. We got news at 8:30 and 8:40. So make sure to keep those times in mind. Let's see what these other charts look. Yeah, everything else is still just chilling. So we'll say I might try to hold this level here. So, if you guys got any questions, drop them in the chat. When we look at your charts, drop them in the chat. Everything else still chilling right now. So we did jump in this. I was quiet because I had to type up the signals for the signal room again. I don't know about y'all, but I can't talk and type. I'm a little bit better now because I've been doing this for a little bit, but I be talking when I'm typing or typing when I'm talking. So that's why I had to be quiet for a second to hurry that up. Yeah, we're blue right now. We're blue green right now. Again, if we can hold 31.42 as resistance, we're going to be looking for sales going back down to 31.24. That thing pushing too. Before this next 15 pops, I want us to at least hit or stay below like 31, 34. Let's see if we can do that. Oh, okay, 32. Pushing nicely on this. Yeah, so me and Nour end this right now. I'm probably about to do it right now. I'm about to post to my story right now. Recording of this in it. But again, it's literally this simple, y'all. You just simply follow the flow of the price, figure out what direction price is going, wait for your confirmations, get into it. And just let price do all the work. Fat candlestick right there. So I want us to not retrace too much because in this next 15 pops, so it's going to be interesting. We're either going to continue to push down or we're going to retrace. We've already did a pretty decent move for the day, but this is really what we was waiting on. Again, we was waiting for price to break this level, went for sales a couple weeks ago. Price rejected that level, went for sales again on what day was it? I can't remember. Tuesday, failed to break that level again. Then yesterday, in yesterday's live, was looking for this setup, broke it, dropped right before New York session. So now, the floodgates are open, and now we see these big drops and price breaking these levels easily when they were struggling to just a couple weeks ago. We hit 32. Shit, another TP. Let's look at the numbers on. Got a new 15 about to pop up in a second. All right, new 15 just popped up. Let's see if we can hit this next TP. Make sure to like the live, on subscribe and subscribe. Right? We just hit 3,500 subscribers. We hit 3,600 easily. We're right around the corner from there already. Let's see These other charts are up too. Looks like NAS will retest. So NAS can maintain a whole 21,200 as support. We can look for buys going back up to 21,340, but we need to break and hold that as support for the uptrend to continue. And it looks like GN's, but they keep on pushing. Again, this was the move we was looking for yesterday, as well as really all week. But we see here Friday, price did the move, rejected, and a gap down. Monday, failed to hold that support. Then yesterday, again, consolidated all last night, just picked up, again, as you can see here at midnight. So now price is doing the exact move we was looking for and talking about literally for the past couple of weeks. We're finally trying to attempt again to break out of this consolidation right here. So we're going to need to hold 26.15 as support for the uptrend to come back into play. So as far as GBP New Zealand is concerned right now, this is what you can look for. If we can break and hold 25.50 as support, you can look for buys going to 26.15, or if we reject this level, we can retrace, and if we can maintain and hold 24.65 as support, we can look for buys going back up to here. All right, so there's a few other subs we can possibly see play out. We barely missed the next TP. Let's go ahead and mark that off. Next TP. Yeah, there goes that retracement. That's what I was talking about. Exactly what I was talking about. Again, I don't got a crystal ball. It's just like what I always tell you, price does the same shit every single day, every single week. So the more you pay attention to what price does, the easier it is to predict or assume what price is most likely going to be doing next. Again, just rewind. I was talking about we got when the next 15 pops up, if we don't keep pushing, we're going to see that retracement come into play. And then again, also I wanted to see us hold and close under 31.34. We did close under that, but we already retracing. So again, keep an eye on y'all's charts. But nobody should be closing this trade red. Nobody should be closing this trade red. It did a big drop to the downside. All right, I just got worked out. So if we can hold that level still, I might re-enter. Again, we do got 2 USD news events today, y'all. We got 8:30 USD news, we got 8:40 USD news. So make sure to keep that in mind. But it was like NAS about to retest that level. All right, new hour and 15 just popped up. That was a nice quick move, though. That was a nice quick move. All right, I don't see any questions or anything, so I'm just assuming everybody's vibing and got into that goal setup. Again, there are a few other setups we're going to be looking at and looking for. But again, we see the price is still kind of sleeping with a lot of these charts and pairs. So if price doesn't wake up between now and like 6 a.m., don't be too shocked or surprised if price kind of stays in place up until around 8:30. All right, y'all. Just dropped a new video for y'all yesterday. I got another video lined up for y'all today. Dropping in the New York session. Make sure you're on the lookout for that. Make sure you subscribe and have the noties on. Shout out to everybody in the live, y'all. Shout out to everybody that's been alive since the beginning. Shout out to everybody that's been alive since y'all joined. Make sure to hit that first link description, join the free Zoom, free Telegram. Y'all see on your screens how we did last month and last quarter. Again, we've been going absolutely crazy, y'all. Make sure to check all that stuff out for yourselves. If you want to contact me directly, y'all can DM me on Instagram or Telegram. I respond to all messages. And your interest, I got to identify these levels, my signature service, my mentorship program. Make sure to hit those links in the description, y'all. And yeah, we're going to be back at the same time tomorrow, London session 3 EST. And I might go live on TikTok today. I'll let y'all know like I did earlier yesterday.